Well, I ran into an article today that I think is very important, particularly anybody dealing with hospitals and have hospital debt. Hospitals love to, you know, send the people after you to pay the debt and harass you until you die. Uh, but this is an article from a fellow by the name of Nick McLaughlin, who's the founder, co-founder, I guess, founder and CEO of an organization called Breeze Health, Health, Breeze Health. And what they're trying to do is make payments more accessible from financial assistance programs. So, and his data is incredible. I mean, he has a background of working with hospital collection agencies for 12 years. And what he's found is that, listen to this, 50 to 70%, 50 to 70% of the people that are in bill collecting, I mean, the people who the hospital is going after collecting the bills because you can't pay, are eligible for grants to pay it all off. You hear that? They're eligible for grants that the hospital has access to that they aren't telling the people that they're trying to get money from, right? I guess they'll get money from you if they can, and if maybe they can't, you could use. Yeah, it's terrible. So what his organization is trying to do is set up a system where, when you check into a hospital, they have all the information to make sure that that you get the free stuff if you're eligible for it, and not just nobody tell you about that, have no idea. They just send you a bill and they tell you to pay for it, or we're going to send bill collectors. And that's what happens. But 70% of the people who are getting those bills don't have to pay because there are programs that do that, and they're really run by the hospital. See, the nonprofit hospitals, which most of them are, uh, in Obamacare, have to not charge for people under a certain income, and that income is big. I forget what it is, but it depends on your state. But every state is different, so it can be 200, 300% of median income. So you could be making 60, 70, $80,000 and still not have to pay your hospital bill. Now, that's amazing, but the most amazing figure is 50 to 70% of the people that now have debt on their credit report that they're not paying, and the sharks are coming after them, trying to take your firstborn child or whatever it is that you unknowingly admitted to when you when you just signed that you're going to pay the bill. And it doesn't have to be that way. It's all about information and knowledge and stuff like that, and that's what I've been trying to fight for my whole life, because the rich people know about this stuff. And as a person who's struggling through life, don't have any time to learn. Because it takes some work. And that's what, Let's Go Help. What we do is you just tell us the problem you have, and we do the work to find out the programs, or the most likely programs. We can't guarantee you're going to get money, but we can guarantee there's programs there for your kind of program, for your kind of situation. And then what we do is show you those so you could check it out to see if you're eligible. It's simple. Otherwise, you go to Google and you'll be going around in Google circles for years, before you find anything that you think is half decent that you could use. So I'm trying to, get rid of Google, because all they have there is people who are going to sell you something. And what you'll do, instead of finding somebody that'll, uh, take it all for free, you'll get a loan. Somebody will give you money to borrow to pay that off. So you get the wolf off the door, and now you still got the debt, or some kind of, deal that's going to cost you money, because anybody on Google has to charge you money, because Google wants money to advertise you. So if you have a product or service and you want to advertise on Google, let people know about it, you got to give them money, and that's what it's about. But this guy is great. So let me actually give you three other organizations that will help you for free with your medical debt. Okay, these are nonprofit organizations. Okay, they don't charge you money. Okay, and they help you for free. And I'll put them later. I'll put all these links into the description when I get back after running. It may be raining later. I don't know, so I may go back early. But it's going to be 90 today, but it's nice if the sun isn't out, so that's nice. Okay, Here's one of them. Pan Foundation.org. Okay, PAN Foundation.org. Okay, that's the Patient Action Network, supplies uninsured people battling life-threatening and rare chronic diseases with funds to pay for their care. Okay, so that's somebody that'll help you find payments for the care. So like this hospital thing, right? So they probably know about that, and they'll help you pay for any of that hospital fee and get you off the hook there. So that's PAN Foundation.org. Here's another one. Patient Advocate.org. Patientadvocate.org. Okay, it's a nice name. Case managers, free, provide no cost services to patients, helping ease the stress and financial burden of medical diagnosis. You hear that? So that means the doctor says, "Oh, you're going to have a heart attack, you have cancer, you have, whatever it is." You go to patientadvocate.org. You get a case manager that will find all the stuff. I mean, it's sort of like what we do, but they do it free. So why contact me when you could do it free? And that's amazing. Okay, there's some requirements, so you have to figure out if you're required at all. Now, the third one is healthwellfoundation.org. Healthwellfoundation.org. Okay, 613, 713. Operating when health insurance is not enough, offers the underinsured access to quality care. So, in other words, you don't have good enough insurance to pay for anything. Healthwell Foundation provides financial assistance for prescription copays, health insurance premiums, deductibles, pediatric treatment, travel costs for medical care. See, so you got to go see some fancy doctor somewhere, and you can't afford to get there. Well, they pay for stuff like that. Those three organizations or somebody, write them all down. That's panfoundation.org, patientadvocate.org. Okay, and the last one is healthwellfoundation.org. They're all .org. So in an hour or two or more, I'll put them in the description if you want to come back and check them if you didn't have a chance to write them down. Okay, and take a look. I just did a video, two videos that you may be interested on YouTube. One is how to use Let's Go Help, how to get the most out of letsgohelp.com, and how to start getting the help to pay your bills. Okay, and the other one is for getting a grant for car repair and for a new car. Okay, so these grants and free cars for car repair. That's a video I just did, so it's on YouTube right before this one probably. And the other one before that is one on the best way to start using letsgohelp.com. Okay, and hope to see you soon. Take care.